finish your journey in boxing, you don't want to end up with a head like this. So this tip is on how to slip punches. In the beginning, when you're learning how to slip, a few common areas where we go wrong are: number one, people tend to make big trunk movements off the center line. So instead of engaging and making the movement subtle, they create big waving movements. Secondly, you'll find people pulling out and over to the side. Obviously, with the threat of a punch landing, instead of trusting the movement, their instincts tell them pull out, but they try and get off at the same time. So a lot of the time you'll see them pulling up, exposing the chin and target, and then reaching over to the side. So they'll slip and pull. The easiest way to correct the trunk movement is if we go back to throwing our backhand, using the same movement without delivering the punch, okay? Engaging the back foot, engaging the hip, and allowing the head to move just off center line, we create our first slip to the lead side. To avoid pulling back and to the side, we need to trust that we have good hand position when we slip. So making sure as we slip and engage, our hands in a good high guard position. We're looking over, just looking over our knuckles. So we slip, our hand shifts into position to defend. We also need to develop trust in the movement. So a good way to do that is to get a partner to stick out their arm, okay? Stand just in front of the fist and practice making their movement nice and subtle. First you can do it loose with your hands down, just engaging through the hips, okay? And ensuring your head's getting just outside the fist each time. Yeah? Then we can go into a higher guard position, okay? Same thing, just practicing taking the hands with the head, moving the hips together. And then thirdly, they can start delivering the shot just at a slow pace like this as you get used to stepping or engaging just off center and just outside the punch. These few tips should have you slipping and sliding out of the way of punches in no time. And your head should look less like a dented bowling ball than mine does. Good luck.